Hey guys, so this is my first YouTube video ever. I'm an extremely awkward person, but I'm trying my best to make this video not as awkward. So this is the look I created throughout the video. So if you want to see a video on how to create it, stay tuned. Alright, so I hope you guys are ready for like the roller coaster of my makeup routine. I always start off with my brows, then I do eyeshadow, then I do my full face, and then I go back to eyes where I do my eyeliner and my eyelashes. So as you can see, I already did my brows, saved you guys the time on that. I did use the Anastasia dip brow for it, in here, in the shade dark brown. And I used the Urban Decay concealer in the shade Fair to clean them out. As you can see, it's a little bit lighter. So we're going to start the face routine. I'm going in with the LA Girl Primer. It's honestly really cheap and it works super good. And I'm almost out, so I need to go buy more. And I always do primer first so it can set while I do my eyeshadow. I feel like it does more of an effect on primer if I let it sit rather than if I just had it on it right away. I also use the e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I feel like it helps my concealer not crease. So I'm going to get some of that. Okay. And then of course for my eyelids I use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. It's already, the logo's already wearing off, but yeah, this is what I use. I use my fingers for primers. I know other people might use brushes or something, but I don't know. I just feel like my fingers do the job better. Okay. So I'm gonna go in with the NYX Concealer in the shade Porcelain, or that way, I don't know, 01, but the shade Porcelain. And just drop some on there. And then I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to go in with a white eyeshadow. I'm trying to think, I don't know if my Modern Renaissance palette has a white eyeshadow. I can't remember. Yes, it does. So I'm going to go in with the Modern Renaissance. Well, it's not technically white, but it's close enough. I'm going to go in with the shade Tempera right there. My brush fell. And I'm going to use the brush from the palette itself. I'm going to get some of that. Just to kind of set the concealer. Okay. So I'm going to use the Modern Renaissance palette for this look. I thought I would do an orangey look. I love orangey, so I thought my first YouTube video should be with an orange shade. So I'm going to start off with Golden Ochre right there. I'm going to use it as a transition shade. Then I'm going to go in with an e.l.f. brush and get some of Burnt Orange. Light. I don't know, I was planning on an orangey look, but we'll see what ends up out of this. I'm gonna get some more of that. Then I'm gonna add in a little bit of Real Gar. That shade right there. Then I'm gonna get another e.l.f. brush. I love e.l.f. brushes because they're honestly so cheap and they work so good. They're like $2. You know, when you're broke, like me. And then I'm gonna go in with the Androgyny palette. Give me 1 second. I love this palette so much. I love it. It's so pigmented. I'm just so in love with it. So I'm gonna go in with Charm right here. 1 shade. Some right there. I know a lot of people don't like Jeffree Star, but regardless whether you like him or not, his makeup is so good you cannot go against that. It works really good. You just can't see that it doesn't. Then I'm going to use my Morphe 350. I love this palette. You can see that one fell and broke. It was a sad day, but I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's like the third on the last one to even things out. More of that. Then I'm going to combine a little bit of the top shadow just because I want it to be really orange. Then I'm going to go back in with the Androgyny palette and use the shade Dominatrix right here, Dominatrix, however you pronounce that, to go right here. Then I'm just going to get a blending brush. This is the Morphe brush. It honestly does not have a number on it, and I'm just going to blend everything out. Then just to make things a little more orangey on the outer, we're going to get some of the Charm shadow and just kind of blend it out. Right here, Charm. Just add it to the edge. It's just a bit. I just tapped it once. Okay. I feel like that's blended out pretty nicely. Now, I'm going to use the glitter glue primer right here by Too Faced. Just going to add a little bit right here. Well, that's a lot. Should have been more prepared. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm going to go back in with the Androgyny palette. And I'm going to use the color Deja Vu. This is also a Morphe brush and it doesn't have a number on it. I got it off of the vegan brush set. I'm going to go get the glitter glue primer again and put it on the other side. And just the same thing. And that is the eyeshadow. Alright, so now we're going to start off with color correcting. I already primed my face. So I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Conceal. It's in the shade Orange. Don't know where the shade is. Orange Corrector. Right there. I'm just going to put some under my eyes. This helps eliminate dark circles. And I don't know, I always put some there because I feel like it's kind of dark there. So I'm going to go in with a blue beauty blender. It's a little mini one. Then I'm going to go in with an LA Girl Concealer in the shade Porcelain to top it off. Okay. Now we're going to move on to foundation. I use NARS foundation. I love this foundation. It is my go-to foundation. I've used a lot of different foundations and they just don't work out for me. But this foundation never fails me, so start off with that amount. Then we go into the damp beauty blender. Oh, I didn't even mention the shade. The shade is Deauville, Light 4. Okay, now we're going to go in and conceal. I'm going to go in with the NYX Concealer in the shade 1, aka Porcelain. Go in right there to highlight and conceal. I love this concealer. It's a dupe to the NARS foundation. I really want the NARS foundation, but no money right now. I also do highlight on my nose, but I like to contour it first before I highlight. It's just a personal preference of mine. Now I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Contour Cream Kit. And I'm going to just get the darkest shade right here. And just tap it. Then I'm going to go in with an Ecotools I don't even know, I think it was a buffing or blending brush. And just blend it out. same to the other side. I'm going to do the double chin. I personally don't contour my forehead. I'm fine with my forehead, so I add a little powder just to add color there, but that's about it. Now I'm going to go in with this smoothing brush right here and continue to contour. For nose, I'm going to use the middle shade right here. I am doing this looking at my laptop, so it's pretty weird, but I think I've done a pretty decent job so far. More. Then I get a little bit of the darker shade. I just tap it once. Or I tapped it twice. I'm gonna do the bottom right there. Okay. And then I'm gonna go back in with my concealer. Find no word. Oh, here it is. My NYX concealer. Now I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour to set down the contour. And I have no idea where my contour brushes are. Here they are. Okay. Sorry about that. I should probably be more prepared next time. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the medium cocoa with a Morphe brush also off of the vegan brush set. I add very little to my forehead just to add color. I think I mentioned that already. And then I'm going to go in with a Morphe E55 brush. And I'm going to get a little bit of medium cocoa. And then I'm going to get a little bit of dark cocoa. Well, more dark cocoa than medium. Then I go medium, dark. Basically, I do that. Go like that. Then blend. I'm going to do the same to the other side. Okay, now I'm going to get a little bit of medium cocoa again, going on my nose. Then I get more dark cocoa just to define the sides. That's contour for you. Now I'm going to bake my face. So we're going to bake with the air spun. Well, that's one I use. I have the Tarte one, but I just love this one so much. I feel like it doesn't crease. The Tarte one, I feel like it leaves like more of a white effect, so I feel like I look really pale, and I don't like that about it, but it does make my foundation last. So I already put some in here. I'm going to get my beauty blender. Right here. I'm gonna go like this. And I just let it sit down for like a minute or two, so I usually just chill while I check my phone or something, so we're gonna do that. Alright, so now that we've let it sit, we're gonna use the Ecotools Kabuki brush just to put all of the excess powder. Then I personally like to spray a little bit on my face. I use the Urban Decay Eyeliner Makeup Setting Spray. So filming eyeliner is like the hardest thing ever, so I just kind of went and did it, and I kind of messed up this eye, so this isn't really how I normally do my eyeliner. I do it more straight, but I had to work with this. So next tutorial it'll be a lot better, I promise. So now I'm going to go in with my Farrah lashes. They're from Huda Beauty. These are the best eyelashes ever. I have Scarlet as well. And then I also have Sasha, which are my ultimate favorite lashes in the world. But I'm going to go in with Farrah today because I feel like using Farrah today because I love all my lashes. I have to give them all love. First things first, we're going to curl lashes and add mascara before we do anything with eyelashes, before I forget, because I'm a very forgetful person. So we're going to go ahead and curl. I have really straight lashes, so I have to curl a lot. Then I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. Okay, now I'm going to grab the right eyelash, and I'm going to use the Duo Black Eyelash Glow. I'm going to wait for it to dry a little. So meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and outline my eye. I'm going to go in with the NYX eye and eyebrow pencil in white. I think it's ready, so I'm going to go ahead and put yeah, and I did a really good job at gluing this. Now we're going to go with the other eye. And get the second pair and get the glue again. It's almost running out. Good thing I have a new one. You can never run out of eyelash glue. You always have to be prepared. That's it for it. So we're going to do bottom lashes. I use the Covergirl Fiber Mascara because it has a thin brush, so I feel like it works better for my bottom lashes. I double coat them, but I'm going to wait for them to dry first. So I think the eyelash is ready. And those are eyelashes. So once they dry out, I will curl them again and add a little bit more mascara. But for now, I'm going to double coat my bottom lashes. So I think my right eyelashes are ready. So I'm going to start these already. I'm going to go back in with Better Than Sex Mascara. They're so pretty, guys. Look at them. Alright, so now we're going to do inner corner highlighting and brow highlighting. For inner corner, I thought I would do glitter today, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of the Too Faced Glitter Glue Primer. And I'm going to go in with a Morphe brush. It honestly does not have a number on it either. And I'm going to use Makeup Forever Glitter in shade number 11. That is so pretty. Sorry, I love this glitter so much. So I'm going to do the other inner corner. Man, I almost dropped my laptop.
Way too much.
It still looks good. Well, in my opinion, of course. Okay, now we're going to do brow highlight. For that, I'm going to be using L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Iced Latte. I love these eyeshadows. They work so amazing. I don't know which brush to use for this. I'll go with the Morphe brush. It doesn't have a number. It's from the vegan brush set too. A lot of my Morphe brushes are from that vegan brush set, so they do not have a number. And now we're going to do glow. Guys, we're going to glow. So for highlight, I'm going to be using... What will I be using today? So crap, I dropped a pair of eyelashes. Okay, we're good. And a brush for nice. Okay, I'm going to be using the Morphe M601 to highlight. I personally like setting it with setting spray. There's people that do, there's people that don't like it. I like putting setting spray on it. And I think for this look I'll be using... I'm going to use Sunray. A little bit of that. And white sand. And a bit of golden foam. I like combining them. And I'm going to go in with Champagne Pop by Becca. Jaclyn Hill. Champagne Pop. I don't know if you can see the Champagne Pop.
Just because I love this highlighter so much.
Then I'm going to go in on my Cupid's bow. Then I'm going to go back in with my finger, because I use my finger for my nose. And I'm going to use Golden Dawn with a little bit of snow. Golden Dawn. Snow. Now I'm going to use my Jeffree Star Velour lip scrub in strawberry, I don't know, but it's strawberry gum flavor. Get some. It tastes so good, you guys. And I'm gonna use a lipstick. I don't know which lipstick to use. I got this cool brown edition Huda Beauty mini lip kit thing. I love them, but I love all the colors. I really don't know which one to use. I think I'm gonna go with Flirt. And now we spray. And that is all. Thank you for watching my tutorial, and thank you for coping with me, because I've never done a video before, so I kind of suck, and I'm sorry, but I'll get better. Thank you, and if you like this video, please subscribe. Bye, guys.